Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and this is a video that I've been saying I'm going to do for a while, and yes, I do look fucking weird. Just gonna, ooh, I've just got like a vest top on with my hooded housecoat. So yeah, there you go. Mainly because I thought it'd be more entertaining when doing said video. I'm looking up here because reasons that you will figure out. So this is a video that I said I was doing a while back. I just never really got around to it. Now I have. So, be prepared. Some free foot action there. So just to make sure that we were actually in shot. Hello. Okay, so as I said before, we have got a few cards already open, and don't worry, I'm not going to be like, hey, this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Boom. There you go. So that's through this one. You also have this one. You go whatever. Which, I'm not 100% sure, no, not all of these are actually from Arc. Because, as I said, never really watched it, nor have I really done much with the Arc cards. I think Tuners was the latest I've ever done with. And the Synchros, which are these white cards. Going, that's the 10. That is the tin and the ones I got from my advent calendar. And now, sliding in the big boy packs. So, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Damn. And then there's like, I want to say 8 cards. That's 200 cards. Now, see why this may be a bit of a time-consuming process. That's why, genius that I am, I'm gonna speed this shit up. Okay, there we go. And no, don't ask. I'm just getting worse and worse. I'm slowly turning worse and worse every time I go on the camera. It's crazy. Anyway, so I showed you all of it. It turns out that, yeah, there was 24 packs of cards, but each of them had 9 in it. So quick maths. I'm very bad at math. What, 216? Yeah? Because 20 times 9 is 180. Then 9 times 4 is 36. 116? 116. 116. There you go. 116 cards plus 24 from the previous plus 40 from the tin. So, you know, it's like 180 cards. If this was darts, that was cool. Anyway, so yeah, I separated them all into their respected subsections. One thing, out of all of that, bar the cards that my ones I picked out, there's 2 normal. But the thing is that actually no, these are effect cards as well. They're just a different colour. Okay, so apparently, like the normal blank ones, so the non-effect cards, just don't seem to be a thing anymore. Probably shows that I've not played nor watched Yu-Gi-Oh for years. And the last time I played Yu-Gi-Oh was probably around about 2018, maybe 2017, when I was at Comic-Con. I think it was like literally the last time I played Yu-Gi-Oh, and that was at a competition thing where I just destroyed people with dragons. So, which is entertaining. I wish I'd got people to film that, because it's just me sitting there dressed like a Viking, just playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Anyway, so yeah, into like the effect cards, spells, traps, fusions, numbers, ritual, and tuner, or the synchro ones. That's the most I know. These ones, no idea. I have no idea what the fuck a link card is, nor a pendulum. Someone tried to explain pendulums to me. I don't understand it. I don't know why there's 2 different cards in one. They just sort of are. And apparently they have another effect on them. The links. Also, there's Cerberus cards. I don't know what a Cerberus card is. Don't know when this was brought in. But they seem to be throughout all of them. So, I'm guessing that's an arc thing. Maybe. Fuck knows. But I'm just going to go through the ones that I like from all of that, and we'll see what happens. So we're going to start off with like the normal cards. This is what I say, that there's 5 normal, and there are normals, but of that, 2 of them are doubles. So we obviously have the Dark Magician, Sexy Man, the Gaia Fierce Knight, Sexy Man, and my favourite, and will be going into my deck, Blue Eyes White Dragon. Blue Eyes White Dragon. I have a shit ton of Blue Eyes White Dragons because I was that weird kid who was like, I want to be Seto Kaiba. To the point where the jacket that I have, you know, the blue one, yeah, I attempted. I was going to bleach that white for a Seto Kaiba thing, and basically my dad nearly beat me because, well, not physically, but technically that's a military overcoat, and I would have destroyed it because it's like wool. So there we go. There's also these, which I figured out aren't actually cards, but they took up 5 spots. Yue Suko, who I think's from fucking Xenix or this Arc. Yeah, Arc V is the main protagonist. Born entertainer who attends the Yusho Duel School in the adventures of his dueling experience, becomes the duel trainer, a specific type of professional duelist. Similar to his father, he is the pioneer of pendulum summoning. After winning the Friendship Cup, Yuri became the newest duel king of New Domino City. He is also one of the Lancers. I have no idea what that means. I have never seen it. as I said, I think the last one I saw was when they introduced number cards, and that's when I went, wow, this is a bit ridiculous, and stopped. And then we have Yugi Moto. We all know Yugi. Yugi Moto, also known as Yugi Moto, in the main protagonist of the original Yu-Gi-Oh series, along with the spirit of Yami Yugi, or a Tan. It was stated once that Yugi was the modern day version of the Pharaoh Atan. There you go. Together with the spirit of the Pharaoh Atan, he holds the title of King of Games, Game of Duelists in Japan version. So there you go. That's just some little info about that. We then move on to the single fusion card, which is Elemental Hero The Shining. And honestly, apart from the artwork, it's just because it's called The Shining. Come on. If you name anything after a Stephen King book, I'm going to be like, yeah, bro. Yes, I have iced coffee. It is about 5 in the afternoon. It's not my first one today. Anyway, this one is mainly because it's just nostalgic, because it was the first ritual card I actually got, and then ended up with Blackluster before getting Blackluster Dragon, and I can't remember. I think Blackluster's another fusion card, but this, along with Blackluster and White Dragon, was the first rituals I got, and it's Hungry Burger. I mean, just look how ridiculous it is. And it is literally a burger with teeth, with a little Japanese flag on it, and I think it is hilarious, and I loved it. And yeah, it was generally the first one I got. I traded like, it was like 15 cards for it, because I didn't know the card at all. I was just like, oh, original card, yeah, that's good. It wasn't. It wasn't good. So the next one I got is I've got like a whole load of the synchro cards, but some of them are doubles. Actually, like a lot of those are doubles, so I will separate them out. I don't know what to do with that. But yeah, we have two versions of Star Dragon. So Stardust Dragon there, and Majestic Star Dragon, which is a Majestic Dragon, Star Dragon, and a non-tuner. Now, this is actually the one that I'm going to put to the side, because I actually already own Stardust Dragon. Yeah, I actually own quite a bit. Like, the Dragon deck I have is in a similar tin to that one, but it went around my neck, and I generally used to carry it around my neck like a proud boy. So we're thinking, yeah, I didn't pick any of the traps. Like, there's loads of trap cards, but unfortunately, none of them were anime girls with penises. So I don't understand why they're called traps. No, I did look through the traps afterwards and was like, I don't particularly like any of these. They're not like stand out for me. So unlike a lot of these, which are like memorable for me, none of them are actually there. But what we have is we have the Millennium Building Block, which is the Millennium Puzzle. We have the Millennium Eye, which is the Millennium Eye, owned by Pegasus. And then we have the Millennium Wisdom Round, or the Millennium Ring, primarily owned by Yami Pecora. We then have Dark Magic Circle, because it reminds me slightly on the Dark Magician Circle. There's like 3 of those. We then have Connect with Exodia, which has got Exodia on it. And just because I fucking love this card, and I think it is brilliant, we have Pot of Desire. It's not quite Pot of Greed, but it's Pot of Desire. Yeah. So then we have the effect cards. So the effect cards we first start off with is Dark Magician Girl. Just because it's obviously the counterpart to Dark Magician, and in the actual anime, it's actually, while the Atam storyline is my favorite of it, I'm the sort of weird guy who actually preferred, I really liked Battle City over Jewel's Kingdom, and I know that's weird because Battle City wasn't the best, but I really did like Battle City over the Atem storyline. But it's still not my favorite. My favorite is obviously it's inside the Digi world, inside the digital. Well, yeah, it's the Digi world. Just because I think it's brilliant, and I generally, if VR was a thing around those days, like heavy VR like we have now, swear that would have been the perfect game. It's just going in and being like Duel Monsters. Ah. Um, but oh yeah, also so obviously Dark Magician is Atem's magician or Magi, and Dark Magician Girl was originally the ally to Atem and the apprentice to the Dark Magician. Cool. And then there's a whole other storyline with the reason that Kyber is obsessed with dragons, other than being a scaly. I swear he is a scaly. Let's be honest there. Anyway, so we have Exodia, the ultimate forbidden lord. This is actually from like the inside the digital planes, and it's the card that Seto's stepfather uses, or adopted father. It's really weird because I can't remember. It says it does it in the Japanese, but in the English they call him stepfather or father. I'm completely dumb. But this is the one that he uses, and it's what happens when you put all the Exodia pieces into the graveyard. We then have magnificent red eyes P dragon. Now, there's another one where I actually already own it, but that's from it's Paradox's deck in a bond between Tide. Then we have this, which honestly, this card I wish I had when I was younger because it's the Toon Worlds, and I had Toon World, and I tried making Pegasus's deck, just completely making it. Yeah, and then we have Obelisk, the Tormentor. Probably still not allowed in legit duels. Really sad because I actually built my deck around the Magnificent Beasts, like these gold cards, and then they were like, yeah, they were legit banned. So, yeah, then we have the second version of Dark Magician Girl. With the exact same stars, except her hat pops in the front of the stars. And legit the exact same stats. It's quite weird. But yeah, the next one I'm choosing is Black Magic Wave, which is basically black magic. It's Dark Magicians. It's legit the attack, but like what you used to say whenever Dark Magician attacked. Yeah, like it's more powerful than Dark Magician, and it's more difficult to summon. I then have two different versions of the Wing Dragon. Oh no, sorry, I've got one Winged Dragon of Ra, which is again like Obelisk Tormentor. But But then I also have Wind Dragon of the Golden Flames. Now, what's really weird is because the Wind Dragon of the Golden Flames, I swear, is literally what Wind Dragon Aurora turns into when Marek gave up all his life points to use it. I don't know. I don't know, Jelly, if these are like legit cards anymore. Like, I've been out of the loop so long. But then we have Dark Magic Devil Flame Gun. Basically, it's just a win-all. It's instead of having to summon all the pieces of Exodia, instead of giving Exodia an actual like chance to attack, you literally just, if you have all 5 cards plus that, you win. And one that has nothing to do with the old, like, because this is all from the original series. This is this one, just because I thought it was cool. And it's Iconite Lancer, because it looks like a mech with a drill gun on it. I thought that was pretty fucking awesome. Not gonna lie, thought it was pretty cool. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed. As I said, I'm going to look through all these, obviously taking out 1 copy of each to keep. And the rest I don't know what to do with. So, you know, if you want them, tell me and we can work something out. Yeah. They're yours if you want. I don't know. It's not up to me, I guess. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. If you have, then feel free to leave a like, share around, you know, spread the love. You're not allowed to spread anything else these days. And if you have enjoyed, then don't be scared to hit the like button down below. Give us a comment if you want cards, and then give us a comment, or if you want to see something specific. And as always, if you haven't already subscribed, it would be amazing if you did. Because then, you know, it shows support to the channel and you get to see videos when they pop up. And I mean, if you've already subscribed and you're like, well, I've already liked it, already subscribed, don't really want any cards, can't leave a comment, shared it already, what can I do? Well, there's a bell next to the icon. And you know what you can do? Wow, I really need to buy a bell for this fucking bit. Hit the bell and you get to stay updated with everything I do. I have been Cameron, and I shall see you later.